Oh shit, Trey Vietnam and this bitch. Back live. They had my live stream suspended for a while. Quit coming through here so fucking fast. Slow your ass down. Oh, bad connection. Okay. Fuck, I get a bad connection for fucking Wi-Fi. The internet is always smooth right here. Um, hopefully I got hopefully I'm still connected here. I can't even tell. Um, it's been a while since I did a live stream from Kyle like this. They had me suspended. Couldn't do a live stream for a little bit. But we back in it. I got an edited video coming up pretty soon. I got a couple new edited videos on my YouTube, so if y'all ain't seen that, go check that out. I got some nice pre-recorded videos. I got another one coming up. I just did one not too long ago about Jimmy Savile, the British guy who was accused of some very heinous stuff, had over 450 or more victims, most of them children, hide behind a night ship or knighthood, whatever the fucking word is. He hide behind that because he got knighted by the Queen of England, right in the midst of him being accused of and investigated for doing some very dark things to some children, possibly even murder, and even been accused of by multiple people and multiple sources of necrophilia. So if you don't know who Jimmy Savile is, check my video out on Jimmy Savile. What a weirdo. He is one of the reasons why I do not believe in karma, because Jimmy Savile did a whole bunch of heinous, crazy shit, got knighted by the Queen, dodged all his fucking troubles, and died. And ain't nobody do shit to him about none of that shit he did. So unless karma is chasing people through multiple lives, Jimmy Savile ran his shit with no karma. What a creep, what an asshole. Into the dirt with his ass, good for him. Fuck Jimmy Savile. But check that video out. I just did another one, another edited video about a police encounter that I had right here in Cedar Rapids where I live at. That was on Easter of this year, 2023. So check that out too. I got another pre-recorded edited video coming up, and it's just some highlights of some of the videos that I've done, but it's my top 3 rants against the police. So I made the little video. The shit is funny. When I watch what it is that I got going on, when I'm saying, doing, especially when I'm dissing police and government specifically, directly, I be cracking myself up, man. I be trying to be a bit humorous, and a bit exaggerated in my expression, because I don't know what else to do to express how deeply I mean it when I say fuck them and that they are evil, that I'm surprised that we let them rock this shit. They do deserve a whole bunch of shit that I can't even say on the video what shit happened, but here's a little hint, here's a little clue into what it is that I'm talking about. Treason is a real thing. It's a word that I didn't come up with. They gave us the definition, the description, and a punishment for treason. So to me, you ask me, I say if they take that oath, they're supposed to live and die by that shit. You loved it so much when you had the ceremony, when you got your little certification or whatever the fuck you got to qualify for your oath of office. You was proud that night. Y'all probably held a banquet and everything. Your wife probably gave you some ass and all that. She was proud of you. You was serious about that oath. Now die by that shit, because that shit says that if you find yourself in acts of treason, there's a certain fucking protocol after that. Now, rock that shit. Love that shit with your bitch ass. You took that oath? Yeah, I hope it gets you smoked by your own law society, because I don't got to do shit to you. I don't want to do shit to you. Your own law societies, y'all supposed to eat each other. The fuck out of here. Now, dinner time. Ring the fucking bell. Y'all some bitches. All y'all some bitches. Eat each other. Yeah, like that. So, this pre-recorded video that I got coming up that I'm going to upload, hopefully later today, is just my top 3 rants against the police, and it's pretty good. Stay tuned for some more of that. I got another pre-recorded video that I'm gonna upload hopefully soon here this week, if I can stop procrastinating, and it's about more human trafficking and child trafficking. It's a video about that type of shit. So it's gonna be graphic. It's gonna be some horrible shit that I gotta speak on and point out, a highlight for y'all. And I'm gonna be coming with some receipts so y'all can see what's really up. And you know, I'm gonna be doing my normal thing, man, trying to wake up the warrior spirit inside of a man that actually has it, to point them out, to point this shit out to them, to say, hey, if you do have a warrior spirit and you do know what's up, if any of this shit at all sounds like something that you need to be paying attention to, then here's the information, bro. How do you feel about this? You know, I'm just checking the social temperature with everything, man. Checking the social temperature with the police out here. Checking the social temperature with these so-called grown-ass men out here. Everybody faking the funk. Everybody want to be perceived as something that they are not. And social media is helping y'all do this shit. And anybody that know me at all in real life, you know, this is how I am in real life. I'm not fronting for the internet, bro. Motherfuckers can't ask me what's for dinner without me fucking spazzing. What the fuck did they eat the night before the fucking Redcoats showed up? The night before they kicked off the revolution? What did they eat? Because that's what we need to eat tonight. Tonight's the night. What the fuck? That's me. Dinner time. Like, I don't fucking play that shit, bro. This shit is heavy on my mind. It always is, man, because what they do in the dark is going to come to light. But by the time it comes to the light for most of you motherfuckers, it'll be the light on the end of a rifle or beaming from a helicopter after they turn the lights out in this bitch, and the dollar crashes, and the national grid is down, and China is invading, and you don't know what the fuck is going on because they wiped the fucking internet off your phone. No access for you motherfuckers until they ready. You turn the lights back on, there's gonna be a fucking Chinese flag and somebody speaking Mandarin barking commands at you because there's a new law of the land. Is that what the fuck y'all want? The fuck out of here. Where's the guard dogs? Where's the protection at? I'm not saying go do nothing. What I am saying is, if there's a fucking burglar on the porch and you're supposed to be the watchdog and you're not barking, you are going to let something in that we thought that you had a natural responsibility to at least point out to people. At least point the danger out if you're not going to stop the danger. And this is what all these grown-ass men need to be doing, man. I don't know how to see danger and then not say nothing. I don't know how to see something wrong and then not speak out against that shit. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to shut my fucking mouth. I don't understand how anybody could passively accept seeing any level of truth and then not be drawn to the idea of searching for full disclosure and understanding of what it is that we're dealing with, and then demanding some kind of resolution, peaceful or not. Because I'm with that Malcolm X shit, man, by any means, man. And I do really mean that shit. I don't give a fucking fuck what we need to do. If motherfuckers is in the wrong, committing treason and fucking the world up and trying to hand us over to some global elitists for their global agenda, I get to say that I think that I'm seeing that, and it better not fucking look like it, or I'm gonna move forward with, and we supposed to be doing something? Period. Anybody who can't understand that, YouTube, anybody else on their censorship, any FBI agent watching this shit, just know that from the bottom of my heart, I don't give a fuck about you. I think you a bitch. I know y'all watch it, and I don't care. I actually think it's fucking funny. I think it's funny. Like, I don't know how to express how much I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all shit, bro. Y'all running these fucking PSYOP operations all the fucking time. We heard one fucking story. We heard one fucking story, national news, about a kid knocking on the wrong door and getting his top blown off by some fucking jerk asshole who don't know how to control his fucking trigger. This is the story we got. This guy shot a kid through the fucking door. Like, okay, traumatic, right? That's a fucking shame. What happened after we heard this national story? What happened? I got screenshots. I got receipts, motherfucker. Multiple stories, 8, 9, 10 stories in a short period of time in like 3 days. 8 or 9 stories, maybe even more. Of what? Similar stories. Of regular gun owners trying to live their normal fucking life. They cross paths with something that shouldn't be controversial with another human being, and they choose to use their gun. A girl got into her fucking and got into the wrong car in the parking lot, a car that looked like hers or something. I've almost done that before. Apparently, the owner of the car shot this woman or this girl or whatever. There's multiple other situations of gun owners using their guns mistakenly against innocent people who made honest mistakes that were harmless. That's the scenario. Excuse me, I got the hiccups right now. That's the scenario, and this is what's playing in the news. That one news national story happened, and then after that, multiple stories of a similar setup. Looks like an agenda. Where were these stories 2 weeks ago? There wasn't any. What about a year ago? I didn't hear any. They give us one and get an emotional reaction from everybody, and then all of a sudden, all of these other news stories follow in a short period of time. They're all trying to say something. All of these news stories are trying to say what? That gun owners cannot be trusted because they use these guns against innocent people, making honest fucking mistakes that are fucking harmless. And this is the wild, wild west. All of these gun owners are really just loose cannons. They don't know when to use their gun and when not to use their gun. Take these fucking guns. Don't be comfortable with nobody with a gun, because even the ones who want to use it just for protection don't know what the fuck danger is, because they are doing crazy shit. Hi, Crack Their Code. What's up? I'm back on my live stream, back on my bullshit. I'm finna start going fucking crazy again. I made a new channel too. Let me bring that up real quick. I made a new channel, y'all. And I need y'all to go run and subscribe to the shit so we can pump it up in case they end this channel, man. Cause getting that suspension where I couldn't live stream kind of shook me up a bit. I've been just kind of running rampant on my YouTube, not giving a fuck what I do or say, how many strikes I get, or if they cancel my shit, which is reckless of me. I need more control in how I handle my shit, and I realize that. Not in how I speak. I'm going to always just talk my shit the way I do. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But having a backup plan or another conduit to get my shit off, I need to do that. I'm just loose cannon, just fucking running all over my YouTube, not giving a fuck what happens. But I got to protect my shit. So I got a new YouTube channel. Please go hunt that shit down and subscribe to it. I will try to be uploading on both channels just to keep it copacetic and everything, congruent and so it flows well. The channel is RPM TV2, right? That's RPM TV2, and the TV looks like TV, but the TV is for Trey Vietnam. That's me again. All right, number 2, RPM TV2. Please go check my other YouTube channel out and subscribe to that shit. I will be uploading some shit on there. I need to get my Patreon going, so that anybody wants to see my real shit, I can lightly bless y'all on YouTube with my shit, and then I hit y'all with the real shit on my Patreon. I need to be doing all of this stuff, man. I got to get more fluid and shit, and just stop getting on this one soapbox and barking my balls off at every fucking thing, not caring what happens to myself or to the content thereafter. That's cool. That's where my heart is at. That's that aggressive, raw, fuck the system kind of a thing, but I do need to play their game. They're going to censor me, and I know that. They're going to try to shut my shit down, and I know that. Motherfucker better not ever come out on the streets and try to blink at me, because I will return fire. Ain't finna be none of that shit. Ain't no bitch over here. I've already completely accepted anything that you can discover in your wildest imagination about how my life will go today forward. I already don't give a fuck about nothing, and I'm ready for whatever, and I don't give a fucking fuck about none of that shit, bro. Let it be what it's gonna be, because what I'm not gonna do is to back down to none of this shit. I'm trying to wake y'all the fuck up. So it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Click, clack, woo, bang, get a gun. Fuck the system. But check out my other YouTube channel. I will be trying to populate that with some good shit. Maybe even some exclusive shit. So check both channels, man. That's just what y'all finna have to do. Consider financially supporting the movement. It would be nice if this was all that I ever had to do, but I don't. I'm at my 9 to 5 right now, 5 minutes late. I'm supposed to be in there already, but I can't let y'all go. I like doing this, man. I don't want to do nothing else but this, and open carry demonstrations all across the country, hugging people and telling the police that their time is up, that they better reevaluate what the fuck they've done to their lives, because when this shit go up, they on the fucking chopping block. All y'all stake your claim with where you stand, because all of the evil is gonna get what they fucking deserve, and all of the good people are gonna have to embrace their dark side in order to get this done. I don't know how else to tell y'all that. If you so good that you don't want to smoke shit, you're just gonna be a good dead guy. Like, why is that okay with you? There's a certain level of, no, fuck you, motherfucker, that you're going to need in order to do this. You can't see the danger and the evil for what it is and understand what it is that you're dealing with and then be completely void of a propensity for violence in defense against what they're doing. Fuck that. I'm with all the fucking shooting and all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Send this bitch up. I don't even care. Tell him to tap the keg. I don't give a fuck, bro. We have no more time for playing, and I don't give a fuck. The fuck out of here. Cuss one in here. It's a few people in here. Quinn is in here as usual. Crack that code. I love that shit. That gematria shit is real. The gematria tells the whole story. That is the ugly truth right there. That is the politician behind the mask in the Scooby-Doo episodes, bruh. That's what gematria is telling you. Yeah, we have a problem. Yeah, you see the beast. But do you even know who the beast is and where they coming from? Why they even doing this? And when you show that, you not only do you see the strength of what they're doing, you see the weakness, bro. Because as soon as you know, the spell doesn't work. As soon as you know, how can it ever get over on you now? After letting go celebrity worship, not digging Hollywood and all their bullshit that they got going on, syntax. Yeah, run that. Run that syntax too. Quinn know what's up. I'm working on it, shorty. But after seeing Hollywood for what it is and all that shit, I was like, fuck Hollywood. I don't want to be a Hollywood director. Fuck Hollywood. Y'all are evil, bruh. And I see you. I can't see you and then pretend not to see you for any financial gain. Can't sell my soul. Can't give in. I don't like y'all. I can't rock with that shit. The universe is telling me to oppose y'all from every angle at all times, man. So fuck y'all. But once I let go of Hollywood and all that other shit, man, I was like, yeah, okay, man. Okay, y'all are whack. Y'all are crazy. And you're not supposed to like none of that shit, bro. You supposed you once you see this shit, you cannot go back. I appreciate a good movie. I love going to the movie theater. I love the experience, man. And I ain't gonna front, I still do. But every time I watch a movie, I'm always thinking, what are you trying to convince me of? What are you trying to fuck with my mind about? Because I know that you are. I know you are, man. I know you are. But this is what the sad truth is about the world in general. They take all of these beautiful things, music and art, and even this idea of we are one. But they want a one world government, though. They hijacked this beautiful sentiment that we are all one, and they want a one world government to replace this unity that we all kind of thirst for. We all want this. And this is what they do to it. And what they have done, the damage is so insurmountable. Your entire soul should feel disrespected by everything that they do. That's why I truly believe that there's absolutely nothing that any of us can do to oppose them that will be out of line. What will be out of line? I'm not the kind of person that's going to play this game where if a man slaps another man or punches another man, completely violating him for no reason or for whatever reason. But it doesn't need to be physical. And one guy makes it go physical, I have no problem watching this other guy beat up the guy who hit first, who took it there first, who started this fight. I got no problem with that. Some people would much rather somebody break it up and for them to settle their differences and go separate ways. I say no. I want to see the guy who started this fight get his ass beat the fuck up. That's what I want to see. Because bullies need to know that shit, bruh. They need to be detoured from feeling like they can get their shit off. I'm not that let's break it up and go our separate ways kind of dude, man. I don't like violence, but I do like defensive violence. And if somebody thinks that's a flaw in my character, that I really shouldn't feel like that, or that they understand where I'm coming from, but why would I be so thirsty or eager or expecting violence? Because we've already been through too much, man. We've already been through too much. And people keep trying to use benefits or the comfort that we get from government and this control as some kind of a reason to allow it to go on, but it's untrue, man. All the comfort they giving you is minuscule compared to where we really supposed to be in our unity, in our comfort, in our level of peace and non-violence on the earth, man. All of this shit is their fault, period. Everything is their fault, bro. Everything. All the racial division, their fault. People like to get into this racial division and go, black, white, whatever, you can't blame the white man, but blah, blah, this and that. That's a tricky, sticky situation. Because I can't blame the quote-unquote white man for my shit. But I can't blame the system that allowed for this to be the path that we are carving ourselves throughout history. We are manifesting a reality. One day connected to the day before. There is no separation from today and slavery. Period. I can't blame all white people, but I can blame whatever is behind all of that, because it is the only way for us to get where we are right now, is for the past to be the past that it is. There's no way out of that. So I can't hold the grudge, but I can. And I will. But only to who deserves it. And the only body that deserves any aggression from a racial standpoint in this country is the system that allowed for slavery to happen. It wasn't the people. That wasn't even a white boy thing. A bad white boy can't do it today. Why can't he? A good white boy couldn't stop it back then. White people were speaking up like, what the fuck? We had a whole North-South where we kind of realized that the North wasn't really on that slavery shit that much like that. They didn't care that much about the difference between black and white for them to do this. Indentured servitude, all that shit, they just kind of, and that wasn't uniform black, white, North-South. But for the most part, we see this division. No white boy back then could have stopped it. Why they can't kick it off right now and stop it back then? Because it wasn't up to them. This was a government endeavor, bruh. Government did that shit. Government owe us. I want DC named after my daughter. Get the fuck out of there. You're evicted. It's mine. Get the fuck out of here. The system that did that shit's got to go. So at the very least, the only reparations I really need, the only thank you that I really need is to know that it cannot happen again, ever again. The system got to go. Only way to do that. That's the give back. Nobody likes to hear that. I don't want to check. I want DC right now. Get the fuck out of here. The whole system got to go and don't deserve to be here. I don't want separation. I don't want integration. I don't want a fucking check. I want you the fuck out of here. Never to return again. To do this shit to my peoples or anybody else for any reason that you fucking think of. Because nowadays, the reason is going to be what it is that you do and say can get you trampled upon by a tyrannical government, thrown into slavery or bondage or prison, maybe even fucking killed, probably killed. At some point, it will be the death of you. And it'll just be what you think and what you say. But once you allow the power, the illusion of authority to reign supreme over people, they will find whatever reason they can to throw your ass or anybody else into slavery, bondage, or into a mass grave. I'm telling you, don't let nobody stand up there. Then you get rid of the racism, the child trafficking, the drug trafficking. Why they trying to act like they hate the fucking drugs, but they know that they love it because they know that they need it. The fuck out of here. What is legal and illegal ain't even a fucking moral compass to be using. The whole shit is fucking crazy. I'm tired of it. And I don't need no more of your fucking sob stories about your fucking gun crimes or... It's always an agenda. We got that one national story of the kid knocking on the door, getting his shit blown off by an asshole with a gun claiming he's only protecting his house. Yeah, okay. That's why they bring the story to his house. To say not even at his house can he be trusted because gun owners make silly, stupid mistakes like this. They're trying to paint a picture that suits a piece of the puzzle that was missing with all the gun agenda bullshit that they bent on. This is a new picture. Oh, we got a right to protect ourselves. This is what we've been saying this whole time. So they want, oh, protect yourself. Let's concoct this story with the gematria all over it to paint this picture that gun owners who only want to defend themselves and their homes can't get their shit straight. And then here comes 7, 8, 9, 12 other fucking stories in a 3-day span of the same kind of scenario so they can paint a picture. Chicken, 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 chicken. Sweet and sour chicken. Lemon pepper chicken. They keep giving you the same shit and they just change the fucking flavor. So that they can pound the fucking propaganda into your head. So you can catapult the propaganda by saying it over and over again. Or whatever George Bush said. This is a quote. This motherfucker said this shit. You got to repeat the propaganda. You got to repeat he said repeat the propaganda over and over again to catapult the propaganda. Because if you constantly repeat some shit, people begin to believe it. They believe that it's everywhere all the time, too. You can hate on the gun shit all you want. I ain't giving up shit. May 1st, the ATF claimed that this is when 40 million people become felons because of a brace on the back of an AK pistol or AR pistol turns into a short barrel rifle and blah, blah, blah. All that shit sounds dumb. It's not an ATF agent that can debate me on the legitimacy of what it is that they're trying to do, what they're trying to protect or curb, and how silly it is to me that I really think that they're up to something else. Not a one ATF agent could argue with me or debate me. I don't give a fuck how smart you think he is. None of that matters. That's another thing, too. Like, this perception that they have this intelligence that supersedes everybody else and they're so smart, so strong, so proficient in their job, so high. When I see these motherfuckers in their suit and ties and their offices and their badges and the buildings and the big ass fucking flag flying over these government buildings and shit, I laugh. Because it looks like a whole bunch of fucking sprinkles and icing and frosting over a turd. You put sprinkles on a turd, that's still a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck about your flag, your badge, your oath, your office, no nothing. I wish that you guys could understand my perspective inside my mind when I see you, that I only see a human being that's dressed up as a funny shit who plans on using that illusion to get over on another man who he is no better than. I see it so clearly that you look like fucking clowns to me. You look like maniacs, actually. You look very dangerous when you do that. To me. What's the suit and tie for? You got your little concealed pistol. You got your shit all buttoned up. You got your little badge. You're a blah, blah, blah agent with how many years of experience? All that shit looks stupid to me. I will fuck your life up out here. Don't come out here talking shit to me about no gun shit that I bought after I asked y'all permission when I didn't have to ask your permission. I shouldn't have to ask your permission. But I did. You put a background check on me. And I passed it. You know what that means? I'm not rewinding shit as if I was wrong when I did it when you smiled at me when I bought that fucking gun. Bitch. Fuck out my life. I can't explain how much I hate y'all. I hope y'all all fucking shoot each other. I hope y'all all die in your sleep. I hope a fucking rhino tramples you in your driveway. Fuck y'all. Damn. Y'all are crazy. It's insane what y'all doing. I will never pick a fight or try to take a position to make people think that they need to lay down to what it is that I'm saying and doing and just let me do this. I'm going to use violence, and it's always implied. I don't care what they say to you. If a cop tells you and uses the words, and I quote, "or I will kill you," end quote, at the end of everything he says to you during the traffic stop, he would not be exaggerating. He will only be thinking out loud. Fuck y'all. RPM Trey Vietnam in this bitch. Check my other channel out. Think about hitting the fucking Cash App, maybe. Let's boost this the fuck up. Because I really want to be out here 24/7 barking at these motherfuckers, letting them know what the fuck is up, and calling all of the real men to a level of awareness so that they know that we are aware. That's all they need to know, is that we see them. When they know that we see them, they're going to start moving different. And they're trying to get over on us so that by the time we see them, it doesn't matter. Right now, we still got a chance. Open your fucking eyes up. You okay with somebody bullying you and your whole motherfucking family? And everybody you ever loved is being threatened right now by something that's supposed to be protecting us? If the ATF want to protect me from fucking gun violence, tell them to get their bitch asses to Russia or China. Why are you over here trying to stop me from gun violence? You trying to protect me? China bugging. Get on a fucking boat and go to China, you punk bitch. You're not trying to protect me from nothing. The letters ATF fucking trigger me, bruh. I fucking hate y'all, bruh. I really do, bro. There's not a one of you that makes any fucking sense or has a fucking heart or a brain. All of y'all are heartless and stupid. You let this job and this illusion that law enforcement and all these other things will bring some kind of honor or meaning to your life. And really, you just stepped into a fucking bully role that you have convinced people to fucking honor and respect. And I won't honor or respect you. I think you're an idiot. Who the fuck puts on that shit to say, I'm going to challenge people who I don't know about shit that changes, about shit that we can't get straight? You're a weirdo. My gun ownership and the usage of my firearms is so cemented into a defensive position only that it becomes the one reason why I would ever use my gun or care about my gun at all. Defense. That's simple. You can write it on a sticky note. That's my reason for my gun. Period. It's the only reason why I could ever use it, why I own it, Nothing else fucking matters to me. I can't tell nobody what to do with it. I am nobody's boss with that shit. It doesn't make me bulletproof or nothing. I can lose that gunfight. But all I want is a fighting chance. And that's all I cared about. The ATF and their guns and the law enforcement and their guns and the government and the big ass guns that they got, all these weapons, fighter jets, tanks, nuclear weapons, subs and all this other shit. They got a whole bunch of shit. And they got a whole bunch of reasons, domestic and international, that change all the time, that they can't never agree on between countries or even between states. Illinois and Iowa is a glaring example of how y'all can't get y'all story straight about that Constitution, what it fucking means, and how we supposed to be running this gun shit. Neighboring states that can't figure it out. Y'all should fucking fight each other. All the law enforcement should align on Illinois side and Iowa side over the fucking Mississippi River, cross that shit and fight and kill each other. Just get rid of each other so no one else has to do it. We shouldn't even have to do that. That's up to you. Eat each other. Y'all watching a fucking state violate the Constitution right in front of you and nobody does anything. That's why I'm not going to take it serious. Throw the fucking Constitution out. Tell me I don't got no rights when you throw it out and then come out here and act like it's sweet, like I'm going to give in because I have no rights because you threw the paper out. Gunshots. Are you crazy? Throw it out. Nothing changed about me. I'm not going to even notice that you threw it out. I'm only going to notice that you talking shit with a gun pointed at me. Like you have this expectation that you can do that, but the gangbanger can't. Any man that point a gun at me with intentions on firing it, I'm going to return fire, and I don't care what he's wearing or what his reason is. We talk about life and death. I don't even know how that's even debatable. ATF, I don't know how that's debatable. Mr. President, I don't know how that's even debatable. What politics is going to fucking change the fucking dynamic of what it is that I'm saying? You shoot at me, I'm going to right back at you. Good luck, motherfucker. Kiss my dick. RPM Trey Vietnam in this bitch. Get a fucking gun and stop letting them lie to you about all this fucking bullshit. I'm late as fuck to work. Part of me doesn't care. I make up the time later. It's whatever.